Hello. Oh, hello. Hi, Amanda. All right, how is everyone this evening? So it's just Facebook this evening. Hi, Elaine. Haha, thank you, Lindsay. I had to tidy it up. Hi, Andy. Is that music loud enough? Hope it sounds okay. Hi Fedra. Hello. Thank you, Amanda, lovely. Right, okay, so you'll need a band and a ball for this evening. Hi Dawn. Good, thank you. So just a band and a ball. If you don't have them, it's not a problem, you can do it without, but if you've got them, all well and good. Just grab a drink. So I did consider going outside, but it's actually a bit miserable this evening, so I'm inside. So right, just a few more seconds and then we'll get going. Okay. So everyone's standing up nice and tall, just roll those shoulders back. So you've got a light hold through those abs. Okay. So first of all, we're just going to roll out through the neck. So look over to the right, drop the chin down to the chest, and look over to the left. And again, slowly dropping that chin down, getting a stretch through the back of the neck. Good, and again. Dropping down, looking to the left, and again drop that chin down. And head comes back to centre. Take the right hand up on the top of the head, left hand goes behind the body, and we are gently pulling that head down. So we're looking at that right foot, so we get a nice stretch down through the side of the neck into the shoulder. So just hold it there and breathe through. Good, and release, so head comes up. Take the right hand on, left hand comes up. Right arm is behind the body and gently pull down. So you're stretching out through the side of the neck, looking down at that left foot. And release. Good, slowly float the arms up, so arms come up, stretch through the tummy and back, and bring those hands down. Drop the chin down to the chest, and again, deep breath, arms come up, hold that stretch, and down. Good, and again, so arms up, stretch through that tummy and back, and down. Now just bring the hands to the shoulders. So just take those arms back. So nice deep breath in. And release that breath, bring the shoulders forward. And again, so elbows go back, nice deep breath in. Filling up those lungs. And bring those elbows forward, release. And again, deep breath in. And release. Last time. So those elbows come back, breathing in, fill those lungs, hold it, and then release. So just bring those arms, hug yourself, look down, and then stretch those arms wide. So stretching out through that chest, bring the arms back, Hugging into the body, looking down. And open. Stretch through the chest. Hug yourself the other way. You deserve a hug. Drop that head down. Last time. Open. Stretch through that chest. Good. And give yourself a hug. Good. Bring the arms down to the side. So now the legs come close together and we are turning the feet out slightly. So we're just trying to get a nice hold through those inner thighs. So both arms come up and open, close and down. So now just the right arm. So float it up, open out to the side, back to the front and down. Good. Now the left arm, bring it up. So when you squeeze it out to the side, think about those shoulder blades. Both arms together. So up, squeeze, down. Good. And again, both arms. Light squeeze through those shoulder blades and down. Good. Now circle back the arm. So right arm back. So nice big sweep with that arm. Now the left arm. So back. Oh. Nice lot of clicks there. Right arm, circle. Oh, has anyone else got a clicky shoulder? And the other side. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's try both arms. Good. And again, both arms circle up. And round. Good. Now the arms up again. So forward, side. Bring it down, right arm only, so up, open, squeeze that shoulder blade. And left arm, so up and open and centre, both arms, up and open. Good, let's circle back, so just the elbow now, other elbow back. Let's start with the elbows, back. So really working back into those shoulders. Now the full arm, up and up. One more each side, up and up. Into some side bends. So those legs are still squeezing together. So the tummy's tight, reach that arm, good. So float that arm to the side. So working into that waist. Into the back, good. And reach, getting attached by the jungle. Good, two more. Stretch out. And stretch, go back to those arms. So both arms up and open. And down, now right arm. So up and open. Good, are you standing up tall? And open. Good, both arms, float them up, squeeze those shoulder blades, last one, and up, and open, good, into those side bends, so reach, and reach, good, so you should feel that in the waist, and reach, good, you've got two more, stretch that arm. Good, now we're just going into a little plie squat. So those heels stay together, so the knees shoot out, bottom goes behind, reach the arms forward, good. And lovely. And again, sticking that bottom out, good. Okay, so last time through with the arms, so both arms up and open. So really nice strong movement now, right arm, up, squeeze out and in. Other side, up and open. Good, both arms and up and open. Good, circle back the right, so circle and left. Good, one more each side, and left. Good, side bends, so over, and over. So you're allowing those hips to move out to the side. Good, two more. Now those plie squats. So down. Good. So really squeeze that bottom on the way up. Down. And down. Good. You got 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Now just move those feet out slightly. So feet are facing forward now. Just drop that head down and we're just going down into a roll down and just letting those arms hang there. So we're getting a nice stretch through the back of the legs. Everything hangs heavy. And when you're ready, turn over to the left. So again, you're just hanging nice and loose. And then over to the right side. So really get that nice stretch through the back of the legs. And back to the centre. And we exhale and we roll up slowly. And roll back through those shoulders. And roll. Good, so just a little bit of posture work. So standing up tall, bring the arms up in front of your chest, so nice strong frame, and then we're going to double point and in. So it's forward for 2, side for 2, back for 2 and in. Forward, side, back and in. So it's a double point and back and in. So we're really trying to squeeze through that bottom. Keep that back nice and straight. Keep that chest lifted. And in. Good. And again. Double point. And side. And back. Together. 1. And 2. And back. And in. Last one each side. Good. Last time. Point. And side. And back. And in. Lovely. So we're just going to go into a few squats now. So if you've got a ball, just grab your ball. So we're going to work this harder. We're going to work on our balance as well. So our core has to be really nice and tight. So we're getting that ball and we're placing it underneath our right foot to start. Get your balance. And we're just going to go into a basic squat. So down and push back. So float those arms in front, then push back behind the body, down. So your bottom should be shooting way out behind. But watching that knee doesn't overshoot that toe, good. So strong through that core. So you should feel that straight away into that bottom. Good, just a few more. Come up and down and up. So when you come up, you are squeezing that bottom, trying to push those hips forward a bit. So core's really engaged, keeping that balance on the ball. Nearly there. Okay, let's hold it down. So little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take, ooh, don't do that. Take that ball out from the foot and let's just do some swings. So just reach up with that ball, stretch out, little arch through that back and up and then calm down. So going into that squat position as you come down and down. Good. Last one. And up and down. Good. Ball goes underneath the left foot. So you'll be able to see which side is stronger for you, which side you've got better balance on. So that ball's underneath that left foot. I already feel a lot more wobbly on this side. So let's squat and squat. Good. So that bottom again sticks way out behind. And that glute is really working on this side. Push. Push those hips forward. That's it. So you can afford to go quite low on these. Nice and slow. Good. No one fallen over yet. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Hold it down here. Are we ready? Little pulses. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Ball stuck to my foot now. Take the ball. Let's do those swings. Down. And stretch through that back and chest. And down. And stretch up. And down. Good. Now just take the ball to the side. Come down. And reach up. So we're just going to work into the waist. Down. And reach. And down. So it's a bit of an arcing movement. And down. Lovely. Ball comes to the other side. Same again. And stretch to the corner. And down. And stretch. Good. And again. Down. Stretch up. And down. And stretch. Well done. While we've got the ball, we're just going to bend over to the side. So just a little side bend. Then back to the centre. So feet are underneath the hips. Weight is evenly distributed. We're just shifting those hips over to the side. Good. So keeping that core nice and tight. Good. And over we go. Push that ball. And straighten up. Good. And again. Push over. Lovely. A few more of these. Keep that tummy tight. And up. And over. So you've got one more on each side. And over. And up. And over. And well done. Pop the ball down. We will come back to that later. So standing at the end of your mat, we're just going to roll down through the body. So nice and slow. So shoulders down. So legs are straight. Let those arms hang at the bottom. So nice stretch through the back of the legs. And when you're ready, soften the knees and uncurl. Bring that head up, look to the ceiling, stretch through the neck. And roll down again. So shoulders, drop that chin down. And hold it there. So this time we're going to walk out along our mat. So we come out. We're just on our hands and our toes. So balance there, nice and tight through the core. Now we're just going to push back and then come down. So alternate the hands, come back, touch the opposite knee and come back. And up, touch the knee. Obviously you can just hold it here if you want to. Otherwise we are touching back that knee and then dropping down. Now if you feel strong enough through the core, you can drop lower, get a little back stretch and then come back and touch. But you've got to know that you're strong enough to do that, to get that extra arch. And touch. And arch. Good. Good, a few more. So touching that knee, drop forward, and other hand. Good, just hold it there. Hold it strong, good. Are we ready? Soften those knees, walk those hands back to the feet. Drop those heels down and roll up. I am absolutely sweating here. And roll back through those shoulders. Good, and again, roll. Are we ready? Second set, so rolling down. Just get that stretch through the back of the legs before we walk those arms out in front. And off we go. So hands come out in front. So tightening through that tummy. Nice strong hold. Now we're going to go into our climbers. So in and away. And in and away. So nice slow climbers. So bringing that knee up into the centre of the chest. Good. And climb. And climb. Good. And climb. Hold it strong. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Drop the knees down to the floor. Take the knees wide, feet stay together, and we are sitting back, stretching those arms out, and just drop that head down to the floor. So just relaxing that, the bottom's right down, stretching those arms away to the corner of the mat. So you should feel the stretch right up into the shoulders as well. And just relax there for a second. And when you're ready, come up. We're going into a plank. So onto our elbows and onto our toes. So of course you can do the plank on your knees if you want. If you're a beginner or you've got back problems, just have the knees on the mat, but we're still keeping those hips nicely forward, not bottom up in the air. We're really working through that core. Okay, so if you're in full plank, you're pushing back into those feet, trying to keep those hips nice and level. Good. Hold it steady. Now we're just going to drive up and down and up. So just a nice little hip drive. Again, you can just hold the plank. And of course you can rest out whenever you like. Coming down onto the knees and then back into plank as soon as you feel ready. And up and down. Good, just a few more. And up and down and up and down. Drop those knees down. Let's go back into that pose again. So the knees come wide, feet are together, reach those hands away and have the thumbs up to the ceiling this time. So dropping that head down, let it relax between those arms and take some nice deep breaths. Okay, and up we come. So last lot of planks. I've got to do it. Lindsay will kill me if I don't do enough planks. So, into full plank again. So you are either on your knees or your toes. And we are just going to shift the hips from side to side. So it's out to the side and centre. And out to the side and centre. Good. So these are quite tough. So you can go back to those hip drives if you prefer. or you can just hold your plank. Really important that you work at your own level. And centre. And side. And centre. And side. And centre. Side. And centre. Well done. So drop those knees to the floor. So we're on all fours now, and let's just arch through that back. So the back goes up to the ceiling and you are looking down to the floor. And reverse the other way. So look up and arch through. Good. And again, round through that back. And now look up. And now just flatten out that back. And just hitch those hips. So imagine you've got a little tail, we're giving it a wag. So hitch the hips from side to side. Good. And hitch. Good. Okay, so we're just going to stretch out the shoulder while we're here. So on all fours. So we're just going to poke one arm through. So I'm taking my left arm and putting it through that right arm and resting back on that shoulder. So bottom still up in the air, and we are just relaxing through onto that shoulder. Getting that stretch through. And hold it there. Lovely. And come up, so you're on all fours again. So we're just going to stretch the other side. So right hand comes through and rest back onto that shoulder. Bottom up in the air. And just feel that nice stretch through that shoulder. Lovely. And come up. So just bring the right leg forward. So we have both hands on the inside of that foot. So you can keep that leg flat on the floor with the knee down, or you can come up onto those toes, but we are pushing that hip down, so we're getting that hip flexor stretch. So just looking down at the floor and trying to relax into that stretch. Then if you want to take it up to the next level, take the left hand up and open out through that chest. So you're balancing by resting that right arm onto that right leg. Good. Release it down. Step back and step the left leg forward. So same thing again here. So the right leg is behind and we are pushing that hip down to the floor. Both hands are on the inside of that left thigh. So just hold it there to get that stretch through that hip first. And then if you want to increase, take the right hand up and open out through that chest. Reaching up. Good, keep it strong. And lovely, bring that arm down. Take that leg back. And let's just come into the downward dog position. So we're in an inverted V and we are trying to press those heels back into the floor to get that nice stretch through that calf. So let's just pedal through those feet. So bring one heel up at a time, press the other heel into the floor. Good. So that should feel really nice in the back of the legs. And when you're ready, take the left leg up and extend it away. So we allow that hip to open out, getting that leg nice and straight. And then if you want to, you can bend and bring that ankle back to the bottom. Hold it there. Good, extend that leg straight and bring it back down. And pedal through those feet, just releasing any tension. And when you are ready, extend that right leg away, allowing that hip to fall open. And then you can bend that heel down to the bottom. So that left heel is pressing into the floor. Well done, good. Straighten that leg away and return it down. And drop onto those knees. And just sit back, keep those legs together. Reach those arms away, drop the head through. Okay, good. And up you come. So grab onto your ball if you have one. We're just going to go into some rollbacks. So we hold that ball in between the knees. And we're just going to do some half rollbacks. So taking up that squeeze on the ball, so working through the inner thighs as well. Arms stay out in front. Nice C shape through the spine, and we just drop back into a half rollback. And then come forward and reach up. Good, and again. So squeezing that ball, drop back, and then lift up. So get that nice stretch through that back. So you know how far you can go with these. Obviously, the lower you go, the harder it is. No holding your breath. So really think about your breathing. Come down. And reach up. Good. Are you still squeezing that ball? Come down. And up we come. Okay, so this time we're just going to float the arm back. And then come up. So we're still only going into a half roll back. So you don't have to go very far back at all. As you go back, curl through the back. And then push up. Good. Squeeze that ball. Down. And up we come. Good. A few more of these. Down. Well done. Okay, so just straighten out the legs a bit more. We're going to go down into a full roll back now. So we're still squeezing that ball between the legs, so still working through those inner thighs. And roll down. So all the way to the floor. Float those arms over. Stretch through that tummy. Then bring the arms back, chin to the chest. And up we come. Good, let's go again. So rolling down, squeeze that ball. Float those arms over, and up. Lovely, so if you want to make this harder, you can put your hands to your temples, still squeezing that ball, mind. Down we come. Deep breath out, and up. Good. Let's just do a few more of these. And down. And up. Last one. So I want you to just stay lying down on the mat. So take the arms a little bit wide because we're going to do our ball rolls with our knees. So your arms are wide just so that you've got nice balance. So the knees come up into tabletop position. You can have those ankles quite close to the bottom. And then we are just rolling over to the side. So roll. Hover there. And pull through. Straight round to the other side. So you are hovering, you are not touching down on the floor. And then use that waist to bring those knees back across. Good. So you'll notice you get a nice little massage through that lower back as well. Good. Use that waist. Let's pull it back. Good. And the other side. Oh, feet in the plant pot. And up. So let's just do one more each side. So down. Hover there. And up. Good. So you should really feel that in that waist. And drop down. And up. Good, lovely. Drop those feet to the floor, take the ball out. Now we're just going to put the ball underneath the bottom to do some leg drops. So lying back, get that ball nicely positioned. So that should feel really quite nice there. So you've got to switch on everything in the core here for the stability on this ball. So legs start off in tabletop, drop the right leg down. Touch the floor, and up. Good. And then the left leg drops down. So drop down, and up. So you've really got to concentrate and think about pushing down into that ball. So that tummy should be really braced. And again, drop down. And up. Lovely. So really we're going nice and slow on these leg drops. And up. Okay, so if you want to, you can extend it into a full leg. And drop. Obviously that's a lot more intense. So again, just do what you feel is right for you. Good. So concentrate as you drop that leg on keeping that back nice and flat and that tummy nice and tight. Good. We'll just do a few more. And drop. So let's just do one more on each side, dropping these legs down. Down. And up. Good. And down. Now we're just going to go into a leg press. So one leg comes in, other leg away, and change. And change. So this is a little faster. So you're almost using that ball to bounce on. Change. And change. Good. Are you holding that tummy tight? Of course you are. And again. Change. And change. Last two. And one. And to finish, we are bicycling out those legs. Stretch. Stretch. So nice big circle through those legs. Round. Well done. So pop those feet to the floor, take that ball away, which is a bit flatter now. Come up. Oh my goodness, we're nearly out of time. Let's just do a little quick bit with the band before we go to stretch. So just bring that band onto the legs. So we're going to stay in a seated position. We're leaning back slightly with our hands behind us. And all we're going to do is open and open. So we're just squeezing those legs apart. Good. So working those outer thighs, inner thighs and bottom. And squeeze. Good. Lovely. Squeeze open and open. Good. So quite nice and relaxed. Good. And again, squeeze those legs and squeeze and squeeze Lovely. So let's just come down and do a shoulder bridge before we do some stretching. Okay, so taking those legs just hip width apart, so the resistance is up on that band, making sure those heels are nice and close to the bottom so that you get a good lift with those hips. So let's come up, drive those hips up. So you're just resting into that head, neck and shoulders. Hips are nicely up to the ceiling. Let's dip down, so it's halfway dip and squeeze, and dip and squeeze. So every time you drive those hips up, you're squeezing that bottom. Squeeze it up and squeeze. Lovely. And squeeze. Good. Down and lift. You've got to think each time of pushing those hips up tight. Keep that resistance up on that band. Lovely. Few more. Good. Hold it up and pulse. Pulse. So little pulse, pushing up those hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Bring those knees into the chest and just roll around. Just massaging out through that back. Okay, last set of shoulder bridge. So taking those feet wide. So we want those legs to be nice and wide. Making sure those heels are close to the bottom again. Let's drive up. Come on, last set. So this time we're just going to squeeze the legs open. So open and close. So as you open the legs, that bottom dips down. Squeeze it up. Good. Nice one to finish on, eh? Squeeze those legs out. Come on. So dip that bottom down and lift and down. Can you feel it? Good. 2 more. 1. Hold it wide. Here we go. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Well done. Take that band off and roll around on that back, just massaging through that lower back. Good. And we're going to use the band to stretch out our hamstrings. So let's just point and flex that foot and circle it round. So circle out through that ankle and the other way. And then popping the band on. And we are pulling those toes down towards us. So keeping that leg nice and straight. So Lindsay's been working on this all this week. And I really like that with the band. So let's carry it on. So we can lengthen that other leg away. Pulling those toes towards us, so you should really feel that through that back of the leg. That is so nice. Just breathe into that. Hold it there. Good, and when you're ready, just bring that leg across the body. So we're bringing that right foot over towards the left shoulder. So we're just changing that stretch to go into the outside of the leg a bit. Still pulling those toes down towards us, just hold it there. Good. Oh. And then just let that leg fall out. So we're supporting it with the band, getting a nice stretch through that inner thigh. Just hold that band and support that leg. And of course breathe. And come back up to centre. Remove that band. Let's take the other leg up. So let's just circle out through the ankle first, release any tension, and the other way. Good, and point and flex that foot. And keep it flexed, pop that band on. So the band's quite near the toes from the instep. Straighten that other leg away if you want to. And then let's pull those toes down, feeling that stretch through the back of the leg. Oh, that's nice. So just holding it there, relaxing and breathing into that stretch. And then when you are ready, let's move that foot over towards the right shoulder, keeping those toes coming down towards you, shifting that stretch outside. Lovely. And then we let the leg fall out, support it with the bands, so stretching out through that inner thigh. So that right arm is supporting that, that left arm is supporting that left leg. Well done. And just release that. Take that band off. Okay, so bringing those feet into the bottom, let's bring the ankle over one knee. And we're going to arch through that back and we're going to push that knee away. So we get the stretch through the glute. We can also try and hold on to this other foot and pull it in towards us. So we're sort of pulling and pushing on that leg, just to increase that stretch. Not for everyone. Good. Just relax there. And release. And let's bring the other leg up. So again, we're arching through that back. We're pushing away the knee and then pulling the foot in towards us. Good, well done. And release that. And just come up to sitting. So just cross your legs over in front of you. And then we're just going to drop over. So we're going to drop over to the left-hand side. So just dropping that chin to the knee. So again, getting a nice stretch through the bottom. So just hold it there. And then bring it centre and drop forward. Good. And then bring it over to the right. So dropping over that right knee, stretching out through the left buttock. And then coming back to the centre, come onto your toes and just holding that crouch position. And then press those heels gently to the floor and we are slowly rolling up. So just hold it there. Just take both hands over to the left and reach up with that left arm. And try and pull that chest as close into that leg as you can. So also feel that pull through that shoulder as you're pulling that chest in. Good, and back to the other side. So pull and reach up with that right arm. Well done. And back to centre, soften those knees and roll up. Roll back with those shoulders. Good, and let's just roll through the back and open that chest. Good, and again, so come through the back, drop the chin and open the chest. Last time, drop through and open. And float those arms up. Really reach away with those fingers, give them a little waggle and swing down. And well done, everybody. I'm really sorry I ran over a bit and I was going to do a lot more, but I completely ran out of time. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and enjoy the rest of your evening. I think it's raining now, but tomorrow is going to be nice and sunny, so let's make the most of it. Okay, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much. Bye.